Hi everyone, this is Michael Brook from Rapid Couples Counselling. This video is about what time tense is your relationship happening in. Often when couples come to me when they're in a relationship crisis, then they'll start talking about what's going wrong for them, and pay attention to a number of different things in their language. One of those things that I pay attention to is in what time frame are they talking about? What are the things that they're talking about? In what time frame do those things exist? For some people, they're always talking about the past. They're talking about stuff that happened 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years ago, as if it's real, as if it's happening now. And those people tend to be miserable because the stuff they talk about in the past is never the good things. It's always the bad things. And some people also talk about the future, but when they talk about the future, if their relationship is in crisis, they talk about a future as being a future that they don't want. What's going on in their relationship right now, when they try and look into the future, they can't see a future that they want, or if they have 5 more years of what they're having right now, they don't want that. If some couples talk about what's going on right now, the present moment, and things are really, really, really bad in the present moment, they're trying to find a way to get their thinking outside of now. These are different examples of the different time tenses that people live in that make them miserable. If you're always focusing on the negative things in the past, if you're always focusing on the negative things in the past, you're going to be miserable. If you cannot see a future together with your partner that you want, but you keep going ahead anyway, you're going to have depression. You're going to be miserable. And if what's going on in the immediate moment appears to be permanent, that's also a really good example of being both miserable and having depression. What I've noticed is good relationships exist when people don't bring up negative stuff from the past, when they're enjoying being in the present moment, and their relationship is set up so that they're having a good time in the present moment, and they've got a future that they can work towards that they both want. And if you're having a problem with your relationship, it's really useful to think about how you give your attention to the past, the present, and the future. When you think about the past, are you thinking about the negative stuff from the past? If you think about the present moment, is what's going on in the present moment what you want? And if you're thinking about the future, can you see a future together that you both want? What appears to be successful is people have a combination of attending to the present moment, being in the present moment, and have a future together that they both want, and they're both actively working towards having a future that they want. If they consider the things in the past, they're not bringing up crap from the past all the time. That's what appears to be successful. Now, there can be some challenges in the relationship if one person is entirely future orientated. This is quite common for a lot of men who are severely and intensely focused on their career. They're always thinking about where they want to go. They're always thinking about how to get up to the C-suite. They're always thinking about how they can climb the corporate ladder, or if they've got a business, how they can make their business. They're always thinking about the future. And they have a partner sitting beside them saying, I want you to be here now. I want you to be present with me. I want you to give me your attention and your presence in the here and now. And they're always thinking about the future. And that difference between being present and thinking about the future can cause a lot of problems in relationships. That's actually quite a common pattern if a relationship is in crisis, and which is why let me get back to what I said before, is good relationships exist when people are having an enjoyable present moment. People can be in the present moment. They've got a future together that they both want, and they're not bringing up crap from the past all the time. If there's a disconnect between one person being entirely future orientated, or one person being entirely past orientated, or one person being in the present moment with no consideration of the future, if the two partners' principal focus isn't a combination of the present and the future, then the relationship will be in difficulty. if you've got one person that's fully in the present moment with no consideration of the future, and they're in a relationship with someone who is only future orientated, there's a problem. If you've got a relationship with someone who's only future orientated with someone who's only past orientated, there's a problem. If you've got someone who's only past orientated with someone who's in present moment, then there's a problem. And so you need to have that nice combination for the two of you. Changing your perception and what you focus on is an act of will. So it's actually relatively easy to get couples to do this, but it takes work and it takes challenge. So if your relationship is having a difficulty, and if the differences in the time tenses that you are focusing on presents a challenge for you, please give me a call on 0432 681 321. My booking link in the description. So if you want to book in for a session, please give me click on the booking link. These differences in time tenses can be addressed, and it's quite common. And it's also relatively easy to fix. I hope this has helped. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks very much for taking time to listen to the video. Please like and subscribe if this has helped you. Please put a comment, and I look forward to making some quality content for you in the future. Thanks very much. Bye.